The state of Nebraska's new website, designed to ramp up testing for the coronavirus, had good, strong registration numbers on its first day. The data residents submit could help determine which parts of the state get tested first. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the new TestNebraska.com website, designed to ramp up testing for the coronavirus, logged about 20,000 new registrations on its first day. The goal is that the data residents submit will help determine which parts of the state get tested first. Governor Pete Ricketts says the $27 million program, similar to ones in Iowa and Utah, will help state officials decide where to first use the 540,000 new tests that were included in the deal. He says frontline medical and public safety workers will get first priority for testing, followed by people who report a lot of symptoms on the Test Nebraska website, followed by people with just a few symptoms, and then potentially people who are asymptomatic.
This helps us to be able to see what people are interested in maybe getting testing down the road and collecting that data. And if that status changes, you can always go into the profile and update your profile and say, hey, I've got symptoms now, and so forth. And of course, that would bump you up on the list to be able to get tested. But it really helps us at the state get a complete picture of what's going on around the state. So please go get assessed at testnebraska.com.
Well, the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services says Wednesday was the deadliest day thus far for COVID-19 related deaths in the state, as 7 additional deaths were reported. 3 of those deaths were in Hall County. They were women in their 60s and 70s and a man in his 60s. Another 3 coronavirus related deaths in Douglas County, all men in their 60s and 70s. And the 7th death was a Hamilton County woman in her 90s. The total number of COVID-19 related deaths in the state to date is 45, while the state case total grew to 1,813. And here in the Panhandle, Unified Command is reporting that all 10 of Kimball County's positive cases have recovered, leaving the southern Panhandle community with 0 active cases. There was 1 new case reported yesterday in Scottsbluff County, a man in his 40s. That brings Scottsbluff County's total number of cases to 23, with 10 of those patients recovered out of isolation. 2 of Cheyenne County's positive tests also recovered out of isolation, while there are still 1 active case remaining in both Box Butte and Morrill County. Well, coming up after the break, look at a chance for some scattered showers across the region tonight. Bill Boyer's in with his comprehensive forecast right after this on KNEB TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to be dealing with some rain showers and some thunderstorms across the region. Scattered thunderstorms around here early, breezy conditions through the 7 o'clock hour, and then we're going to see rain at times. So scattered rain and thunderstorms this evening. Skies stay cloudy overnight. We start tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies before bringing more thunderstorm chances to the forecast tomorrow. So rain overnight, a few storms Friday. It's going to be milder by Sunday. Saturday kind of a transition day before warm weather sets in for pretty much all of next week. 76 yesterday after a morning low of 36, well above normal for those temperatures. Nothing in the rain gauge. We're just 32 hundredths for the month. Notice we're about an inch shy of normal, an inch and a half below normal for the year. So certainly well below normal in temperatures. We'll show you this flood advisory here in a minute, but look what we have way off the map over here in the high country, a winter storm warning. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with that. Let's look at this flood advisory that remains out through at least Saturday night for the North Platte River there around Llewellyn. Temperatures right now, we're in the 70s, 77 here in Hayes, 71 in Hastings, 74 up in Norfolk, 73 in Goodland, 75 McCook, North Platte at 70, 62 in Valentine. Mild, certainly mild there. The cooler air just off to our west and northwest in the high country there, 47 in Laramie. It's 55 in Cheyenne, 56 in Lusk. These temps coming down a little bit with those gusty winds out of the northwest, 15 to 20, gusts over 30 at times as well. Futurecast is a little active. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region. As we roll through the evening hours, we'll see those showers and storms into the evening continue, and then overnight they start to wane a little bit as we go into early tomorrow morning, but still off and on periods of rain and isolated rumbles of thunder. And we're going to be dealing with lows tonight that are going to be down into the 30s to near 40 degrees out there. Now tomorrow we're going to start off with some showers. Notice as we go through the afternoon or the late morning, we clear out a little bit, set the stage for some more afternoon thunderstorms again here across the region, starting to develop by early afternoon. They'll filter across the region into tomorrow evening, be on a scattered variety. Not everyone's going to get some of the rain and thunderstorms out of it. And then snow going to settle in here, maybe clip the Cheyenne area for a brief period of time as well. That's where those colder temps are. 51 tomorrow in Cheyenne. We'll be in the low 50s to mid 50s in eastern Wyoming, upper 50s to low 60s for most of us here in western Nebraska, a little milder up around Valentine. So what are we looking at for total precip? It's going to be pretty light and again spotty. Heavier amounts possible here in eastern Wyoming, but everybody with a few hundredths of an inch of moisture out there probably going to get something over the next 24 hours. And yes, we still have some snowfall, maybe an inch or two in the Cheyenne area, more in the high country, and that's where those winter storm warnings are in effect, as it does look like we're still going to be dealing with some winter in those areas. Rain, isolated thunder tonight, 40 for a low, pretty widespread rain showers out there. For tomorrow, afternoon thunderstorms on a scattered variety, temps only in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. That's the only day we're going to be in the 50s here in our 7-day forecast as we warm things up in the mid 60s on Saturday, upper 70s by Sunday. Little breezy Monday, Tuesday with a system that comes through. Wednesday back to near 78. And look at Thursday of next week, flirting with 90 possible. Yeah, 87 our current forecast high for Thursday. So very mild and warm conditions as we go through, starting really Sunday on next week.
Calling all grassmasters, fescue fanatics, and stewards of St. Augustine. To the springtime sprawlers, backyard scholars, and cultivators of the cul-de-sac. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, run with us. For all the green thumbers, newcomers, and toy picker-uppers, run with us on a John Deere mower. Because this is more than just grass, it's home. Nothing runs like a deer.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Now more than ever, you need an affordable unlimited plan that fits your family budget. That's why Viera Wireless is introducing our Better Unlimited plan. It's our best priced unlimited plan ever, starting as low as $30 a month for 4 lines of unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data. Want high-definition video with rollover high-speed hotspot data? Then choose our Best or Ultra Unlimited plans, the best value plans in America for everyone. Viera Wireless. Are you ready for better?
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, We believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. A 22-year-old man with a history of motor vehicle theft was arrested early Tuesday morning after stealing a pickup from the Cyclone Express Mart on 10th Street in Gering. Court documents say that the vehicle's owner had went in for a cup of coffee, and while he was in the store heard his tires screeching and someone driving off in the pickup. Police were able to track down the vehicle and took Esteban Barriento Gonzalez into custody. The comm center also confirmed that he has been arrested 5 times since 2018 for theft of a motor vehicle and has a warrant for his arrest out of Colorado for burglary and criminal trespass. Barriento Gonzalez was booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center, including taking more than $5,000, willful reckless driving, and obstruction. He'll be back in court next Thursday for his preliminary hearing. Well, the city of Gering is trying to gauge the interest of other communities in and around the Panhandle for taking part in a proposed regional landfill still very early on in the potential site identification phase. Gering City Engineer Annie Folks says a request for non-committal letters of interest were sent out several weeks ago, and the city had originally hoped for responses within a month of the request, but the virus pandemic has changed that.
We're assuming we're going to have a little bit slower responses because I know a lot of people are working short-staffed and kind of focusing more on the most pressing matters. And I want to emphasize that basically all we're asking at this point is if they want to know more. We're not asking for any sort of commitment at this time, just if they want to be part of further discussions.
So far, the cities of Kimball, Morrill, and Bridgeport have returned a letter to the Gering City offices. Folks says she hopes to hear from more communities within a month or so regarding their interest in potentially taking part in further discussions once the process can resume in full. And the U.S. Department of Education has announced that Bayard Public Schools is among the 2020 U.S. Department of Education Green Ribbon School District Sustainability Awardees. Across the country, 39 schools, 11 districts, and 5 post-secondary institutions are being honored for their innovative efforts to reduce environmental impact and utility costs, improve health and wellness, and ensure effective sustainability education. Superintendent Travis Miller says being recognized as a Green Ribbon School District is the culmination of a decade of work at all levels of the organization. Well, coming up after the break, a couple of local senior basketball players will be continuing their playing career at the next level. I'll have that story in the sports desk in just 90 seconds.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Why do I have First National Bank's free checking? For all the things that could happen. Like the fact that they automatically forgive one overdraft fee every year, and they won't charge a fee if I accidentally overdraw my account. Up to $20. Best of all, if I use another bank's ATM, my bank won't charge me a fee. When things don't go as planned, it's nice to feel protected. Switch today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Taking a look at the latest today from the First National Bank Sports Desk, as the coronavirus pandemic has not kept a pair of basketball standouts here in town from making their college decisions known. The doors were closed at Gering High School on Monday, but the weather was nice for a socially distanced college signing for senior Bryce Sherrill, who put pen to paper to play basketball at South Dakota School of Mines.
It's really exciting. I'm really proud of all the work that I've put in throughout the years and all the people that have helped me. I'm just really proud and I'm excited.
Sherrill is a 6'4" wing, and he's got a pretty diverse skill set, which is something that the Hard Rockers coaches are excited about.
So they really made it known how versatile you can be as a tall guard, a tall shooting guard, someone with a jump shot that's also can elevate and be athletic. So I'm really going to try to work on my shot, get that 100%, and then work on my handles too so I can do everything else.
As a senior this past season for Gering, Sherrill averaged 14.5 points and 5 rebounds per game. Now, we can't say for sure, but one would think that he led the region in in-game dunks this season, and no one gets more enjoyment out of dunking the basketball than Sherrill himself.
Yeah, that's you definitely got to use it. If you can get a dunk, then you're hyping up your team, you're on the bench, so whatever, yeah, of course, it's fun.
And his thoughts on having to close out his senior year outside the building and the classroom, and how he's adjusted to the current setup.
Yeah, school's been okay. It's been really hard to change into how this online schooling has been. It's also been hard to stay in the gym. The gyms are all closed, so we're working out outside right now. We're running on the track. We're shooting at the Carpenter Center outside, so we're just trying to do everything we can right now.
Congrats out to Gering senior Bryce Sherrill, who will continue his academics and basketball career at South Dakota School of Mines. He'll be majoring in mechanical engineering. Going back to last weekend, it was Scottsbluff senior Chance Parker signing with prep school Strength in Motion out of San Antonio, Texas. KNEB Sports spoke to Parker, who said the prep school route will be best for him to gain more exposure while working to develop his game even more. Scottsbluff High School head coach Scott Gullion thinks it's a great move for Parker.
I think if he gets that one more year, because he's young for being a senior. I mean, he's young, and I think he's got room to grow. And getting that year of getting stronger, getting more time in the gym, maturing, I think it's just only going to help him and maybe some of his college prospects after that.
Parker averaged close to a double-double this season for the Bearcats at 9 points and 9 rebounds per game. Parker will take classes at Strength in Motion while showcasing his game across the country for college coaches. Congratulations once again to Chance Parker, who signed with Strength in Motion, a prep school in San Antonio, Texas. And the NFL draft starts tonight. Denver heads in with the 15th pick in round 1, but there has been some speculation that they'd like to trade up to either grab an offensive lineman or wide receiver. There could be as many as 7 or 8 wideouts selected in the first round later tonight. The Cincinnati Bengals have already confirmed that they will be taking LSU quarterback Joe Burrows with the first overall pick. That is the latest today from the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'll have your community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Science in Organizational Management program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. CSC offers 3 flexible options with its Master of Science degree: Human Services, Natural Resources, and Sports Management. With CSC's history as an education leader in the classroom and online, you'll have a solid foundation as you take your career to the next level. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Learn more today at csc.edu.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Start your spring right with Compliments for you and your home. Compliments wants to help you get dressed for all your spring events, whether you're the mother of the bride, at your son's graduation, or looking for a great dress for a special event. Compliments has got a look for you. While at Compliments, look for a new style or give it as a gift. With great new home decor, now is the perfect time to spruce up your home. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the coronavirus pandemic and the need for social distancing having an impact on the criminal justice system here in the Panhandle and across the state, with fewer calls for service and apparently less crime overall. In Scottsbluff County, the evidence is borne out of a 45% reduction in the number of local jurisdiction detainees, from 148 on March 1st down to about 83 45 days later. Sheriff Mark Overman says there are several reasons why there are fewer local inmates.
There's fewer calls for service, for one thing. I know that. And we are releasing people on citations that used to get arrested. And there's still proactive law enforcement going on, but pretty much everybody is discouraging officers from unnecessary contact with people that they don't need to contact.
Scottsbluff and Gering police say call volumes during March were down anywhere from 1/4 to 1/3. Overman says detention center staff are taking every precaution, and as the pandemic unfolded, even the inmates started and have continued to pitch in by keeping their cell pods sanitized with cleaning supplies. He also says the facility is still faring well financially with outside revenues. The number of federal inmates from South Dakota and Wyoming, as well as state detainees from Wyoming and Nebraska, has so far remained constant. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. I'll see you here next time.